Okay. In the beginning of this presentation, I'd like to ask for each one. I'd like to ask something. Would you like to be successful in your life? What do you think about your future? Would you like to really be successful? Do you like of your profession? If you want to be a good professional, which is the way to achieve your goals? Which is the ways that you have to run to achieve your goals? Are you prepared? Are you motivated to achieve your goals? Today I'm going to introduce you Ayrton Senna da Silva. That it's a person who was capable to inspire everyone to achieve your goals. I'm going to start with a video exactly that when he was talking about to be successful, to be motivated to achieve your goals.
Or Formula driver specifically, must have deep inside a very strong feeling about competition, because we get used with the system, with the attitude of competing and trying to win. So for instance, then you try to play ping pong, you try to win. Okay, in a different way, you enjoy it more, but it's competition. And the competition word or feeling is right inside of us, I think. And that makes difference.
Okay, I'm going to talk now about a little bit of Ayrton Senna early life and career, death and funeral, and the legacy. And the end of the presentation, I'd like to talk a little bit about his. I'd like to show for everyone his last win in Brazil, and a song that in Brazil we know as Theme of Victory. Nowadays, still this song is a kind of motivation for all Brazilians. If you feel sad, dismotivated, you have to, or of course, in case of to be Brazilian, if you feel sad or dismotivated, just to listen this song, your feeling will change it in the same moment. Well, let's start it with early life and career. Ayrton Senna was born in March 21, 1960 in São Paulo. When he was child, he lived in a neighborhood called Santana. It's very close when I live today. It's very close. And he grew up in a rich family that was owner of manufacturing in São Paulo. In his child, he usually was very shy, but very generous kid. He was very, very generous. Of course, he had the most beautiful beautiful and expensive toys if compared with other kids. But he was very generous. He used to lend his toys and share his toys with another guys. But there was one only toy that he didn't like to share. That was his first card that was given for his father when he was 4 years old. Here you can see some pictures of Ayrton Senna when he was a child. He started as a race driver, driving in Formula 1 at 1984 when he was invited to test in Sullyvan. And on the next year, he signed a contract with Lotus, and he stayed there for 2 years. After that, he went to McLaren, when he won 3 world championships in Formula 1, and the list was Williams, when unfortunately he died in 1994. Here I'm going to show a little bit about the scores of Ayrton Senna. He won 41 times in Formula 1, 610 points, 65 pole positions. His first race, he won his first victory in Formula 1 was in 1995 in Portuguese Grand Prix. In his last win was 1993 Australian Grand Prix. I'd like to show a little bit. Ayrton Senna was known as for his famous phrases, always motivated phrase like this: I have no idols. I admire work, dedication, and competence. He was very, very motivated to race as a race driver. I think he was a person who didn't accept the lose. He didn't accept to be the second. For him, the most important thing was win. Always win. The other famous phrase of him is, I believe that he starts to see our true personality when we go through the most